everybody! So it's Monday, that means it's time for family movie night. And this week's pick, I want to say goodbye to the cynics out there. If you're cynical and you don't like things that are sentimental, bye-bye. This isn't a movie for you. But I do like a sentimental film. I do like a movie that is sweet and endearing when it's done the right way, and I think that today's choice is. I'll also say out front that there are going to be some spoilers in this review because it's literally impossible to review this film without giving away some spoilers. So that warning out front. The choice for this week for family movie night is called Hachi, A Dog's Tale. And this is in the grand tradition of films like Old Yeller and Sounder and My Dog Skip and so many of the great films that Lassie, so there's shows, films that were made about a man and his dog or a boy and his dog. And I'm not an animal person. I have never had a pet. My brother and sister were both greatly allergic to all animals with fur and feathers, and so I just didn't grow up with them. It's not something that I necessarily feel all that comfortable with as far as my own personal life, but as far as the movies, I really enjoy a good animal movie or a good dog movie, and this is one that I think is really, really enjoyable. And I think it's good for children to have experiences with different kinds of stories. I get a little nervous when I feel like people are so reticent to show kids anything that's sad. And, this was an argument that a lot of people said about Inside Out, was that, oh, well, it's not for kids because it's sad. I don't think that's giving kids enough credit. Just because something is sad does not necessarily mean that it's depressing. That's two entirely different emotions. Depression is something that is numbing and that has no sort of value. It doesn't add anything. Whereas something that's sad can be something that's actually quite inspiring. So I do get nervous when I feel like we have to limit only children's experiences to comedies and things that will make them laugh, because that's not helping them understand things in life. And one of the great things that movies can do is help us to not only understand life and understand different life experiences that we might have or that people we love might have, but it also helps us to be able to feel like there are things in the world that understand what we're going through. And it just makes us feel like the world understands us and that we aren't as alone as we might have felt. And so when kids see a movie that's sad, it can actually be a really good thing for them because they can feel more understood and have a way to sort of process some of their experiences and some of their emotions. So that said, let's talk about Hachi. Hachi is based on a Japanese film, and it's based on a true story about a man and his dog. Evidently, the dog would go and meet his owner every day at the train, and something happens where the owner passes away, and in real life, the dog would go to the train every day for 9 years, I guess. And that's basically the story of this movie. And it stars Richard Gere, who's lovely in the film, and Joan Allen as his wife, who I also thought was just so sweet and wonderful in the part. And it's what's really cool about this movie is that they tell a lot of the story from the perspective of the dog, and they use a different sort of sepia tone cinematography when it's from the dog's perspective, and it's really about this relationship between this dog and the Richard Gere character and how it grows over time to being this wonderful friendship. It's really interesting too because like this dog Hachi, like pretty much his whole life is this owner. Like he won't play fetch, he won't like do normal dog things. He just wants to be with the Richard Gere character. He loves him so much, and I don't know, there's just something beautiful about that kind of unconditional love and that kind of loyalty that he then shows for all the years after, like I said, spoiler alert, after the Richard Gere character dies, which is well into the movie, I might say, that he continues to wait at the train station and every single day. It's really, really good. And Jason Alexander is in it from Seinfeld. He's good as the train station owner, and they all kind of sort of take ownership of the dog. And it's one of those movies that, yes, the plot isn't super, there's not a whole lot going on. It's pretty much just this relationship between this dog and this man. And it's really touching and beautiful. And I think the kids will really like it, and especially if if they have a dog, even though they'll be sad, I think they'll still like it. And I think they will learn something about loyalty and unconditional love, like I said. And like, it has good performances from everybody involved. The cinematography is really nice, and it's directed by Lasse Hallström, who also did My Life as a Dog, which is another good movie, and he did The Cider House Rules. He's definitely a very skilled director. So it's really a sweet little film. If you like Marley and Me, if you like Old Yeller, movies like that, then I think you'll really like Hachi. So if you do end up seeing it, let me know what you think, and if you think it, and how your kids respond to it. I would definitely be curious to know, since, like I said, it is a little bit sad at points, but I think it also has a really, really nice message. I hope you're having a great day. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.